Hey gang, the amateur engineer here once again. I just thought of this up for a real quick second because I wanted to wanted to get this on tape for the fun of it. What you're looking in front of you here was an Atari Light Sixer video computer system, aka the Atari 2600, and I actually have I have one other one which is a Sears Video Arcade. So I got two of these things. This one here does not work, and I tried servicing it a couple times. I took it apart and then would just stare at it and try to figure out what was wrong with it. And I never could figure out. What went wrong with it. So I thought, just for the fun of it, let's open this up today, because one thing that you don't see relatively often, you don't really get to see the inside of one of these things, and it's pretty fascinating to look at when you start to see what it's all about. And so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna lift the top off because I've already got the screws that hold this panel on top. After taking it apart one long ago, I kind of lost track of it. All right, let's see. I'll do this real gently. There we go. And there you go. And as you can see, it's not really all that complex. Here's a cartridge section here. You can this is where you insert a cartridge. Say if you wanted to play Space Invaders, you'd just insert it in there, turn the Atari on, and so that's what you do with that. This here, I believe, is your power supply. This connector here is a mini RCA connector that connects, and I'll pull the cable out here to show you. Oh wait, it's already down here. Never mind. Okay. It goes to another RCA cable, and normally what you would do, in the early days, you would hook this up to a switch box, I believe it's called, and you could switch, and you'd have the switch box connected to your television set, and you'd have it, and this would have either channel 3 or 4 or 2 or 3, I think, 2 or 3 or 3 or 4. I forget. The Sears over here, the Video Arcade, does 2 or 3. There's 2 and 3, and I have it set to 3. But this little cord here, you'd put that to a switch box, and you'd have your television set to channel 2 or 3 or 3 or 4, whichever. Anyway, and you'd have your antenna or your cable system hooked up to the switch box as well, and with with the flick of a switch, you could go from watching live TV to the game console when you turn it on. And there's just something about Atari that I really like about it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I've always been fascinated by older stuff. Oh, you got a capacitor here. You got this plug here is welded to the circuit board, and it actually, can't really see it too well, but it connects the jack here for your power adapter, and there's some other little transistors and capacitors that register your left and right controller. And this is upside down, I know, but here's your power switch, your TV type switch, whether it's color, switch it up for color, down here for black and white. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put the panel back on so I can actually have this as reference. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, let's see. It's holding down on something. Let's see. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Well, it's catching on to something. I don't know what, but it's catching on to something. Alright, let's see. There we go. I got it. Anyway, let's see quickly. Okay, anyway, here we go here. Look at this. Alright, power switch on or off, TV type, color or black and white, and here it's abbreviated as B and W, which is still the initials for black and white. Alright, we look at left difficulty here, A and B. The Telegames Video Arcade, which I have next to me, it has that switch as expert or novice for both left, and it says skill left player and skill right player, and that's basically expert for A is expert, B is novice, right difficulty, A expert, B novice, and let's see, game select, you pull that little switch down there, and and you can select a different type of game, and then game reset starts the game. And that is it, my friends. That is the Atari video computer system. This is, like I said before, a light sixer. And anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.